Hey, what's up guys? Matt here with Fix Anything Save Money. Today we are going to be going over roofing terminology and telling you all the different parts of your roof, what they're called. So this video is going to be great for someone who's just curious about different roofing terminology, or someone who's getting ready to start a DIY project, whether it's a roof repair, roof replacement, you're looking to do it on your own. The first step is learning the terminology, because you're going to be probably ordering materials and you need to know what you're ordering materials for and what things are called, because you're going to be doing a bunch of research if you've never attempted anything like that before. So we're just going to go over the basics of roof terminology, and then if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so we're going to start on the left and work our way right. So right here would be called a hipped end. So that's where the roof kind of curls over. It makes a hip. So on my roof in particular, I have a 4-hipped roof. So it goes like that, like that, like that, and like that. And all 4 of them are hips. They're like little humps. They look like, if you're looking at it from a street or something, it just looks like a hump going up. So we have our hipped edge. Then up top right here, this is called a ridge. At the peak of your roof, that's your ridge. And now on your ridge, most houses have what's called a ridge cap. And that cap can either run the entire length of the roof, or in my case, on my house, it runs, about from here to about here. So about half of my roof is ridge cap. And what that is the plywood sheeting that's underneath the shingles. They cut little strips out right at the top, right? It would be right here. And then on the other side, another little strip, maybe an inch wide, 1.5 inch wide. And then they put a plastic roof cap over it. And then they put the shingles on top of that roof cap. And what that does is it allows ventilation to your attic. So it helps with heating and cooling. And most houses do have it. Okay, so then we have what's called right here. So the edge of your roof at the bottom, right here, running along the bottom, that is called your eave. So that would be your eave right there. And that's just where your roof ends pretty much, at the bottom. And then underneath that, you would typically see a gutter. I drew a line here. So that could either be a gutter, or behind the gutter is what's called fascia, or fascia, depending on how you say it. So right here would be your fascia. And then also, if you're looking at it here, this part right here, that little skinny strip would be your fascia or fascia. Okay. And then this little protrusion right here, this is called a dormer. Some houses have them, some don't, obviously. I just drew it in case you have one on your house and you're wondering what it's called. That's called a dormer. Okay, then we have vents. So you probably have multiple vents on your roof. That's either for your plumbing ventilation, or it's for your exhaust fan in your bathroom to allow the air out. So you could have multiple vents in, and then around your vent pipe. And they're all different size diameters. They're, 1 inch up to 2 inches, up to probably even 3 inches. I know I have 1.5 inches and a 2 inch on my roof. So at the base of your vent is what's called flashing. That black shaded area is called flashing. And that can be either plastic or aluminum. Okay. And then moving over here, this is called a valley. So that's any kind of depression or dip in your roof is called a valley. And then moving over, we obviously have our chimney here. And then we have our chimney flashing. Again, usually aluminum for chimneys. So we have our aluminum flashing here. And also, if you have power going into your house from the roof, usually there's another pipe coming up that allows the cables in, and then there's going to be flashing around that too. I didn't draw it on here, but okay, so now moving over. So we covered valley, we covered our chimney flashing, and then we have our, again, like I said, our fascia, which would be this front piece that you would see from the street. And now this is what's called a gabled roof. So this would be your gable end right here. And then going up your gabled end at the edge of your roof. So the edge of your shingles would be what's called a rake. So rakes go up your gabled ends. Okay, and then hips. Don't confuse hips and rakes. Hips are that rounded piece that I was telling you about that go all the way up. So they use a different shingle for hips and for ridges. Usually ridge caps and hip caps, they could be the same shingle. Typically they are the same. So you would use a different type of shingle there for your ridge or for your hip and for your ridge. So, you know, if you get a chance, go outside and take a look at your roof, or if you're driving down the road, take a look at someone's roof, and you're going to see, you're, you know, pretty quickly going to see a hip and then a gable end. Okay, so then I also blew this up a little bit further on the opposite side of this board because I just want to cover a couple more things in here. Okay, so we'll turn the board over. Okay, so you can see I kind of just blew this peak up. This would be our gabled end. And like I said, this would be our rake, the edge right here. The middle right here would be what's called our fascia, right through there. And then it was kind of hard to draw. I'm not really an artist, so don't knock me too bad in the comments. But this shaded in piece right here is supposed to represent kind of the underside of your roof where it meets the siding. So if this would be like, if this is your fascia, this would be underneath it, and that's called your soffit. So if you look, you know, typical roofs have overhangs and then soffits that go towards the siding, and usually they have some sort of vinyl piece that is right here, and that's perforated to allow, you know, moisture out, air in, stuff like that. So that's called a soffit. So fascia and soffit, and then rake. And then that's the whole thing, this whole flat part right here would be your gabled end. Okay, so that pretty much covers everything on this video. And if you guys have any questions at all, be sure to reach out in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Check out all my other tool and DIY videos. I am going to be making a whole bunch of roofing videos on my channel, and I'm going to be creating a playlist that's just dedicated to roofing because I'm going to be replacing the entire roof on my house, and I'm going to be creating videos showing you the step-by-step procedure. So I'm going to take you from, you know, the tear out, tearing the shingles off, to the, you know, the underlayments, the felt paper that you put down, you know, pretty much everything. Starter strips, then shingles. I'm going to be installing a new vent for my bathroom exhaust. So I'm going to be showing you a video on that. So be sure to subscribe if you're curious, if you're going to be working on your roof. I'm going to have videos up on everything. So that pretty much sums up this video on roofing terminology. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, reach out in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.